Upcoming new movie about the controversial practice of sexual surrogates has the issue in the national spotlight. It is a type of therapy that you won't really hear people talk about, but it is out there. CBS 4's Brian Andrews joins us from downtown Miami now with how it really is helping people in our area. Brian?
Well, Shannon, when I first started researching this story, I was actually in the movie theaters and I saw the preview and I said, wow, this is kind of out there. This is actually a professional that somebody goes to engage in sex, to learn to do things that they'd never learned before. Whoa. But then we started talking to South Florida sexologists, registered sex therapists, and they enlightened us about this. They said, look, this is helping wounded warriors, this is helping people with autism, this is helping people do so much more than just perform in bed. This is helping them connect with their emotions and develop their intimate skills.
It's a taboo topic, but it shouldn't be. I mean, sex in general is a taboo topic, which really is a shame.
The new movie, The Sessions, about sex surrogates isn't something to raise your eyebrows at. The main character with an extreme disability enlists the help of a sex surrogate to teach him how to overcome his limitations and perform sexually. A therapy doctors say can benefit lots of people in South Florida.
Well, they're professional and successful in every other capacity of their life, but they've never hugged anyone intimately, or they've never been massaged without all of their clothes on, or walked down the street holding someone's hand.
Therapists say a session with a sex surrogate could be a lesson in anything from how to go on a date and be romantic, to how to touch someone, to how to look at someone, and
it does go all the way to full sexual intercourse.
In other cases here in South Florida, it's not about sexual function at all. For example, a doctor seeking surrogate therapy here in South Florida used it to kickstart his emotional function.
What he was seeking was something from the neck down and waist up. He was looking for that kind of intimacy. This is not the type of person who goes, kind of bored. I think I want to bump it up with something like, ooh, how about those surrogates? This is not this type of program.
For example, surrogate therapy is helping autistic adults, wounded warriors coming home from Afghanistan and Iraq, people with extreme physical disabilities, and people with problems that are all in their head.
Or have terrible performance anxiety, or have had terrible experience or no experience. And the way that they can overcome it is certain things by themselves, and then they have to practice with somebody.
The treatment is controversial. It's not always covered by insurance and not widely endorsed.
But there's no concrete numbers or research done in it for the fear that if everyone knows about it, then law enforcement may become involved, and then it may become legally banned.
So what is a session with a sexual surrogate like? Well, contrary to what you might think, doctors say surrogacy sessions don't start in the bedroom.
And the way that I was trained is you meet with the counselor who's going to supervise. The counselor, the patient, and the surrogate.
Once a plan is in place, the surrogate and the patient will head off at their own to work at their own speed and comfort level to achieve those goals, whatever they may be. Are these dates?
Sometimes. It could be going out to dinner and learning how to flirt with a partner. Oftentimes it's going to someone's place of residence and being sexually intimate with someone, even without the sex.
But what this program taught me, and now a surrogate can help to teach, there is a lot more about sexuality than just between the legs.
And you can visit us right now at cbsmiami.com. We will link you to these two sex therapists, and you might be asking yourself, well, would this therapy work for me? And the only way to find the answer is to speak with a professional who can diagnose if you have an issue serious enough that could benefit from working with a sex therapist. And remember, guys, this is not about performance. If your plumbing doesn't work or something isn't functioning, it's so much more than that. It's about developing these intimate skills. And who doesn't want better intimacy in their lives? Reporting from downtown, I'm Brian Andrews on CBS 4.